And hello, everyone, and welcome to Chomping at the Bit, this special edition, where this time I've already talked about Deadpool and Wolverine solo, but this time I'm here with Bear64, and wow, man, this is something I was looking forward to. I mean, this is a spoilerific review that we're going to go into this time. And man, I hopefully everyone who has seen the movie knows about it. They know the entire plot of the movie, and you've seen it multiple times.
Yeah, it's like one of the very so rare times. Actually, this is like the first time I willingly went to go see a movie a second time, because the
Yeah,
first time I ever did that was like with Jurassic World 1 way back in 2015.
yeah, I know.
Because my sister wanted to go see it and my mom and I already went to see it in a drive-in. You remember those drive-ins?
I've never actually been to a drive-in movie. I want to go to a drive-in movie. I want to.
Oh, they're probably dead by now, but
Oh man, that's I know, but man,
oh no,
it
the
would have
one
been a
I
great.
know of is dead. Like they're done. But uh, yeah, it was quite the time. I know they like went like hot, like they were more popular during COVID.
Yeah, maybe, but I mean, still, I mean, it was really. I mean, that's the one thing in life I never got to experience ever. I mean, people have know even my own sister's been to one, but damn, that's just like it just sucks that I never got to experience something like that. But I've seen Jurassic World at least 3 times. I've seen Fallen Kingdom twice. I only saw Dominion once, and once was enough for me. I'm sorry, and
Dominion was
but
an okay movie. Like it
yeah,
was like yeah, it was kind of just fun seeing the old cast get together again. That was pretty much it.
yeah, that was the only highlight seeing Jeff Goldblum, Sam Neill, and darn, I keep forgetting her name.
Oh, don't even bother me asking me.
Lena Dunham, Lena Dunham's character. But yeah, I mean, but the same thing. I mean, I saw Top Gun Maverick 5 times when it came out, and I saw
Oh, I
Gran
thought you
Turismo.
saw it like 10 times. I'm like, oh my gosh, I pretty much exaggerated that shit.
Yeah, I saw it 5 times in theaters, and I saw Gran Turismo. I saw Gran Turismo a few times. I saw Ghostbusters Afterlife twice, and I saw Ghostbusters Frozen Empire twice at least. So yeah, I mean, there are some okay. There have been a few okay. There have been couple good movies this year that I've seen.
So far, I'm still looking forward to Beetlejuice 2.
Yeah, I'm probably definitely gonna go see that, mostly because Jenna Ortega's in it. Because
Even my mom is like, I'm willing to go to the theater to go see Beetlejuice because she doesn't like going to the theater.
she
So
doesn't. I mean, I know it like movie theaters are like become. I mean, they kind of made them obsolete, and plus all the other woke stuff in there has like diminished their quality, and why people don't ever want to go back, or people are just too afraid. People become too. But I mean, nowadays, I mean, now everyone's kind of like moving back. Because I mean, people still wanted to go see stuff this summer, more or less.
oh, my dad was shocked when we tried to go see it the first time, uh on Friday, the day it came out. The
Was it
theater
packed?
was packed.
I
And
can
my dad was
imagine.
like absolutely shocked the fact a movie theater was packed.
I was actually shocked that they were going to premiere the movie at 3 o'clock in my town, at the movie theater in my town. They premiered it at 3 o'clock. Luckily, I got in line just in time, but I wasn't first in line like I was for the Mario movie. I wasn't first in line, unfortunately.
It's me, Mario.
Yeah, I definitely was excited, and I saw the Mario movie multiple times last year. But other than that, though, let's get into it. So yes, like again, right off the bat with Deadpool and Wolverine is again Deadpool obviously is on hard times. He's trying to make he's hanged up his costume, and he just wants to just be normal. Wants to try to actually make things up to his girlfriend Vanessa, played by the glorious and underratedly beautiful Morena Baccarin. Because
Oh, she's fucking
yes, please.
hot.
Yes, absolutely. There's a show on I mean, you can find it on Tubi. It's like a revision of a show of an old 80s sci-fi show called V. She's the
I
main
think
she's
my
like
dad has mentioned that. Yeah.
yeah, she's in that show. Yeah, But the thing is, yeah, and again, we go right into that. We already know that, like, we already know from the cold opening, but it leads in back that yes, he goes about the idea that yes, but all the convoluted stuff right off the bat with a fourth wall break, like 20th Century Fox got bought out by Disney, and I mean, again, Ryan Reynolds had to move heaven and earth to get this movie greenlit.
Oh yeah, like he makes a joke in the movie where it's like, oh, Fox bought Disney, or no, Disney bought Fox, and there was a bunch of legal paperwork and yada yada yada.
Exactly. And of course, we learned that, yeah, since Deadpool is not a part of the Marvel, is not technically a part of the MCU. He and most of the Fox properties all exist, or more or less, I think the X-Men mostly exist in Earth 1005, I think is what it was.
Yeah, it what actually confused me the first two times I watched it was like, how did Wade get into the, what was it, the sacred timeline?
Yeah,
I missed it
Earth 616. I think it was because of that time travel thing he had from
from Cable,
from Cable, that time
which I
space.
actually missed the two
Yeah.
times I watched it, where I'm like, wait, like I watched like a YouTube short going over it, and I was like, oh, so that's how he did it.
Yeah, and that's monthly. But of course, again, and of course, the involvement is with the TVA, the Time Variance Authority, that stupid organization from Loki. I didn't watch the show, but
I hear it's actually pretty good. Like, even like people that usually hate the new stuff actually say it's pretty good.
eh, I don't get it. I mean, the multiverse is a damn muddy concept and whatnot. It really is. But
Even
I mean, for Deadpool, it works. It works for Deadpool.
well, because Deadpool is Deadpool. Like, I noticed that there wasn't as much fourth wall breaking, but the thing is, the whole movie is a fourth wall break.
That's the point with his character. And yeah, once he goes into time variance, he finds out that his universe's anchor being was, of course, Logan the Wolverine. And yeah, the ending of Logan, it mattered, but yeah, he goes out there and digs up his corpse.
Oh my gosh, man!
And he
Like,
was going fucking ape shit the whole time.
I
Mad that
I
he's
love the
the
fact I
anchor.
saw this kind of fight where I like, I've never seen anyone use like metal bones as a way to kill a group of people.
Yes,
That was
and
fun.
yeah, and the best part that I honestly was smiling the whole time is they use Instinct's bye bye bye. That was just a cherry on top.
What's
For
funny
that
is that I thought it was
entire
Backstreet Boys that sang it.
what?
Look, in my defense,
Tell me why.
in my defense, boy bands sound exactly the same.
I think you're a complete Nimrod, dude.
Eh, don't hate the player, hate the game. But anyways, but I definitely love I loved it.
Yeah, it
Uh,
was It was
like
amazing.
my dad,
Maximum effort,
like
and
my
yeah.
dad, he noticed that Deadpool was doing the same moves and from the
Yes,
music video.
Instinct was doing yes.
But
It
the
was
thing
also
is, I never seen the music video once in my life, so I didn't really know. I just speculated. I was like, okay, these must be the moves from the I'm guessing
yes,
their
and
concert or whatever.
even no, from the music video itself, where they were in, like, I know, I think behind the scenes wise for that music video, they were actually inside of like a revolving room that made it look like they were all walking on the ceiling and whatnot for that music video back in the early 2000s. I mean, they
Yeah, I
actually,
think so.
they did show like a behind the scenes thing, but they changed it on the actual Instinct YouTube channel. They said from Deadpool and Wolverine. People are rediscovering that the movie made the song relevant again.
Yeah, I saw in the comments people going, okay, who came here after Deadpool?
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, the whole thing is another thing that was great where he says there are 236 bones in the human body. 237 if I'm watching Gossip Girl. And that's funny because again, he's married to Blake Lively, who was on that show.
I don't
That's
know
the
who. I've never seen anything about Gossip Girl. Like I've never like
I never
seen a
watched it
single
either, but
clip.
that's actually a pretty funny. That's a pretty funny in joke because Ryan Reynolds is married to Blake Lively.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I,
So
I
yeah,
love the kill where like after the guy goes, "You're the worst thing that came out of Canada." He
yeah,
throws his sword,
yes,
bounces
that
into him, and he's like,
keep my
"Keep my
country's name,
country's name
his name
out
out
your
your
fucking
fucking
mouth."
mouth. Oh my god! And again, making a freaking jab at freaking Will Smith was too funny as well. My god, he was pulling at all the stops right there, and then it goes back to the whole thing. And since we find out that again Logan was the anchor being to that universe. He used the TBA's technology and goes through multiple timelines / universes to find the right Wolverine and cue the montage. The first thing right off the bat is he finds comic accurate Wolverine.
I know. My dad laughed his ass off seeing that.
Yes, but I really kind of thought the part was cringy was the whole, oh, good to see you, little short king. I freaking hate hearing that word.
I
No,
find it funny. I guess because I'm
no, I
tall and
mean
I
it's
don't get to
stupid.
hear it.
It's stupid because I know I'm short and I hate that. I'm
You-
short,
Wait, how tall are you?
5'7".
I think you're still taller than Wolverine, comic accurate Wolverine.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. But I mean, I've seen women out there that are taller than me.
Anyways, what else? The Calvorine,
Yes, the Cavalrine.
which I
Oh
actually
my
missed the first time because I didn't realize it was Henry Cavill.
Again, seriously, this guy needs to be James Bond. This guy is Superman. I mean, again, the man he gets the short end of the stick with a lot of movies. But if he's James Bond, seriously, that will be the greatest role in his life next to Superman, or him being in The Man from Uncle, or being in Mission Impossible. That will be the greatest role of his life.
I love the joke where it's like, we're going to treat you better than the shitbags across the streets.
Yes, he took a massive shot at DC right there.
And
That
let me
was
tell
good.
you, damn, Henry Cavill's muscles. Those were some goals, ladies and gentlemen, or just gentlemen.
Yes, that man again, ladies. That man, and the best part is, Cavill is one of us. He's a nerd like the rest of us. He's a
I think
nerd.
I think that's why like he just. Apparently in the extended cut for the DVD, there's going to be a little bit more of him.
Ooh, okay.
Which I do hope so. And there's actually a reference to this fist thing he does throughout a lot of movies, starting with like one of the Mission Impossible movies, which I've never seen Mission Impossible, like any of them.
I don't. Yeah, I didn't watch any of those things. I mean, I don't really care because I mean, but Tom Cruise, as long as he can still keep, as long as that son of a bitch is gonna keep doing it until he can, I probably bet he's gonna die making movies. He's gonna die doing it. He's gonna do some crazy stunt that he's definitely not gonna walk away from at some point. But then again, Cruise is probably a freaking vampire, just like Paul Rudd's a vampire.
But who else? There was the Wolverine that was like crucified on a giant axe.
Yes,
Which the X-Men movie,
all of those were just references to all the different
comic books.
the different comic continuities. Yeah, those were all
Uh,
references. And the
yeah,
Patch
like it
Patch
was like
Wolverine.
apparently he's hallucinating a lot of shit from a mutant. Uh, that's why he's kind of like going like ape shit on there.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we finally get to the quote unquote worst Wolverine who let down his whole world, and he literally goes, yeah, let's go, Peanut. If you want to see the end of this, yeah, you better come with me. Let's go, Peanut. And yeah, even his like claws come out. Only so they go, damn, whiskey dick on the claws right there. It's just like, man,
It happens to
again,
Wolverines over 40.
yes. Oh my god, this movie will keep you smiling because Ryan Reynolds was born to play this kid was born to play Deadpool. He was born to play this.
Although it does ruin like any other role he's in for other movies, because I just see Wade Wilson doing just random shit.
Yes. I mean
Even
another
movies
thing.
I was like way before this.
Yeah, I mean, even before that, yeah, you had him playing like his most iconic role was Van Wilder.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, it's a National Lampoon sex comedy film. I've never seen it either, but
Ah,
yeah, so yeah, there you go. But the whole point is, yeah, he finds the quote worst Wolverine, and right off the bat, it's like under his normal street clothes, he's wearing his iconic yellow outfit from the cartoon.
yeah, not just not the comics. Oh, we actually forgot to mention another Wolverine, the one that fights the Hulk.
Oh yes, that one too.
And then like I missed this, but another YouTube short like pointed out like when he goes, "I am Marvel Jesus, you dull creature," referencing Loki from
Oh
Avengers.
yes, that also made me smile. That was too funny. Oh
He said it
man.
so fast that I missed it. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, yeah, man. It was crazy. It was crazy. But yeah, we go in there. He drags him back to the TVA, and of course, we also learn what in the MacGuffin is that? That the guy Paradox actually is going to try to delete the timeline faster because naturally it's supposed to happen in the course of 100,000 years, but that's apparently too slow. Because again, the Time Variance Authority, they're technically ageless beings, and apparently they get bored. But I mean, I guess things would get bored if you're ostensibly immortal, right?
I mean, Wolverine said it best in the Honda Odyssey. It's one of God's given, like, got one of God's best jokes. Except that's all on us that we can't die or whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, but Deadpool, yeah, I mean, he got burnt and that's what triggered his mutation. But literally, he cannot be killed. He can get all of his limbs chopped off, and he can still keep moving.
Well, the
And
thing about Deadpool is like his healing factor is based off of dead cells
yeah,
because
he's
of his
cancer.
cancer.
He's literally a walking piece of cancer.
He's literally a tumor.
Yep, basically. But yes, of course. They send them to the void when of course he's in the hope that he can give his universe a new anchor being by replacing the original Logan.
Which
And
which is quite like I was happy that there was an explanation of why, like because of the trailers. I'm like, why are they in the desert with a giant ass fox logo?
yeah,
No,
it's like, oh yeah, rest in pieces, Fox. And of course, even before that, he does a big fourth wall break where he says that yes, you can join the MCU and be a part of Dimension 616 or the Sacred Timeline. And there's a little scene where he's dying and like Thor's crying over him. It's like, and he gets like he wants to be a part. He had a choice: either be a part and stand as a hero among other heroes, or have your the universe you come from wither and die. You want to matter, or do you want to be irrelevant all over again?
like I found the funnier joke out of that. The whole like because like I didn't care for the Thor thing. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's
Yeah,
teasing a later movie.
yeah, but then
Um,
once
was the him going "fuck you, Fox" and then like
yeah,
headbutts the camera?
yeah. Suck it, fuck. I'm going to Disney.
Suck
God,
it, Fox.
I'm going to Disneyland. I'm going to Disneyland. Oh my god, that was also good. But yeah, they get sent. They get sent to the void, and they actually meet, and they actually get pissed off. And there's a good that good standoff shit where yeah, they do shoot. He does shoot him, but I think Logan just shat out all. I think he shat all those bullets out.
No, like they just came out of his side, like
Yeah, but shot
uh,
it where it looks like he just shit them out.
yeah, it does kind of does look like that. And he has like the one in his mouth. He's like, I don't give a shit, spits it out.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, all right, let's do the thing that the people actually came here. Get ready, get your socks ready, nerd. This is gonna get good.
I
Yeah,
know it's great.
yeah, the fight was good. The fight between them is just perfect.
Oh, I like how they really got the dynamic between the two very well. I love the Honda Odyssey scene, not just because of the fight scene was just amazing. But Hugh Jackman's acting in general is just super like good.
And they do constantly keep referencing the fact that he was a theater actor and he can sing. So the man's got
Wait, he's a theater actor?
Yeah, that's where he got his start. Yeah, and he can sing. The man has got talent.
Because I love the scene where like he's just telling Deadpool off, like what. And I just love that moment where he's like talking about not dying is one of God's best jokes, and like when he punches the roof.
You just don't get and you don't get because it's all on us. That literally he's a blight on everyone's life. Huh.
Motherfucker, I wish I could say you could die alone, but it's God get best jokes that we can't die, except that's all on us.
Yep, that's kind of close to my heart, but I'm actually one of the people that hopes that somebody somewhere is gonna try to kill me at some point.
But the
fight scene. Okay, yeah, that got dark. That got really dark. But still, yeah.
Like I can't see Hada honestly is the same way again now after this movie though.
Yes,
like, there was one at work, and I was like, oh gosh.
They made a chlamydia joke in there, and they said, yeah, they basically made this is the kind of car that you were never gonna get laid with.
Like I love how he goes, oh, I was wrong about the Honda. I was wrong. The Honda honestly fucks hard.
Exactly. Yeah.
Except for you, needle dick.
Yeah, your freaking steak knives. And oh my gosh, man, the plot line. Yeah, we go through. There's a lot of stuff that happens. They do eventually get back and save the day. But the best part of the whole freaking movie also is, my God, the cameos.
Oh,
Cameos.
And they actually had purpose for the most part. I mean,
yes.
I love the Channing Tatum as Gambit. That was actually really crazy.
Yes,
because
that was
apparently
good.
It was like for a decade.
But
he's been trying to get that to work.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. But going back a little bit, we meet a certain person, and it's Chris Evans. But at first, we think it's Captain America, but it's Johnny Storm.
Yeah, I was like,
oh my God, he's gonna say that. What? Sorry, what? I'm sorry, what now?
Well, Deadpool was starting to suspect something when he started cussing, because you know how a captain is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, again, the thing that happens, it factors into the post-credit scene. Once again, it means nothing.
Oh my gosh, yes.
But it's too good. Yeah, he curses like a freaking sailor in that scene, in that entire post-credit scene, and everyone thinks that he didn't say all that stuff, even though he said, "No, I didn't say any of that." Before he gets his skin ripped off by the technical true main villain, Cassandra Nova, Charles Xavier's twin sister, apparently.
Which I never knew she was a thing. I did a little bit more research about her.
Wait a second, is that Charles? Hey Chuck, it's us. That's not Chuck.
I honestly thought it was the Mr. Strange, Doctor Strange lady.
Yeah,
like the one that they let go because of like China with because she was from Tibet or some shit like that.
Yeah, again, cultural appropriation of that movie.
No, it wasn't like because of cultural appropriation. It was like the lady I think was from Tibet.
No. And the thing is, that's the whole thing. No, the ancient one is supposed to be Tibetan, and that person was supposed to be, and the ancient one was a man in the comics.
Oh, I don't know. I never read the comics.
I never read it either, but yeah, it's interesting to know these kind of things. But yeah, Cassandra Nova is an Omega level mutant with mental powers, and she can skull fuck you with her hands.
Oh, her scenes were just great. I love the moment where, like, when they had her in like Juggernaut's helmet. And like he goes, why are you like this? She's like, I don't know.
X3. They brought back the X3 Juggernaut.
Oh my gosh, yes, I was so happy to see him. Yeah,
and Azazel from X-Men First Class was there. I
You know
think
what's funny
Toe,
is that I
and of
totally
course, like
forgot.
I forget the actor's name, but Pyro was there too.
I forgot about Azazel. Like I forgot all about First Class. I thought First Class was a good movie, but I just totally forgot about it existing.
Yeah, but I still do not understand. But I mean, I figure that Mystique. I'm pretty sure since Kurt, aka Nightcrawler, is like the son of Azazel, and Mystique is like,
Okay, that explains why I thought it was Nightcrawler, but just red.
yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure in the comics they kind of got busy. They got bit, but I think they got busy off screen somehow. Even though literally Eric Lancher
Well,
was the one who
Azazel
was.
dies off screen.
Yeah,
Between
yeah, and
movies,
yeah, between movies and Days of Future Past. Yeah, that sucks.
like I guess that's why he was in the void because he died between movies.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing though. Yeah, but yeah, Cassandra rips off Johnny Storm's skin, and of course, yeah, everything, and he falls off. But they manage to escape, and apparently that sort of something that's like Dormammu or whatever goes in and just erases things from history because it needs to eat or something. I don't freaking know. I never watched the Loki show. I never watched it.
Loki season 1 episode 5, as Deadpool says.
Yeah. Again, I don't care. I stopped caring after Endgame. But then we go off and we get off there and we meet literally. I mean, all this stuff. Yeah, they do make a few jokes about the all this woke crap, all the trauma dumping. Can't you just turn it all success or whatever? And of course, we get to Nice Pool. Oh boy.
Oh gosh. I identify as a feminist. I'm like, I bet you do, you soy boy.
Exactly. But I'm sorry, but I know people will say it's cute, but I think dog pool is the ugliest freaking thing I've ever seen, especially that tongue. That's his
I
best.
I absolutely love Dogpool. I just like how they just took this dog no one would love and turned her lovable. Because it's just a dog. She wants love too.
Ugh.
I loved on Blind Al's reaction though. She's like, oh sweet Jesus.
Yeah, the tongue just constantly being out, is just off-putting. I'm just sorry. If it was like a Pomeranian, it was a Pomeranian or a
Dog was
Beagle.
really old. Like the dog is, I think, very old for a dog to be in that.
Yeah, but the whole thing is, yeah, he gives them the Honda Civic and calls it Betsy, like, bruh. And yeah, of course, they
Yeah.
go in there and they say, yeah, you made an educated wish. Oh man. And they obviously find food, and of course there's no alcohol, there's no liquor anywhere, so he drinks rubbing alcohol. Dude, that's what we got. Okay, yeah, just fuck up that liver. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, he's that desperate for alcohol.
Yep, that's bad. That's very, very bad. But I'm
I mean,
telling
for
you,
what
man.
he did, I could see, and plus he has a healing factor anyway, so it's like fuck it.
Yeah, exactly. But here, and again, we finally meet. Yeah, once we get to the Badlands, somebody picks them. Somebody picks them up after they had their little fight inside the Honda Odyssey, and we meet, of course, Gambit. We meet Channing Tatum's Gambit, who probably never got to be a thing. We got Laura X-23. We got Jennifer Garner's Elektra, and we also got freaking Wesley Snipes as Blade back. Oh my god, that was the
I was
cameo that
confused
made
for
me
a moment.
happy.
I'm like, is that Wesley Snipes? Damn, he got old.
Yeah, but he still
He
got
looks like he
it.
did age well though. The goatee is a pretty nice. Like he looks pretty good with that goatee.
He's aging. He's aging pretty well. He's aging pretty well. I mean, the guy actually knows how to fight too. He's a hop keto specialist.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, you see how he fights. That's actually him fighting in Blade. He knows how to fight.
I love the line he says later in the movie is like, "There's only going to be
Yeah,
one Blade."
talk about the Punisher. It's like, what Punisher? Like five. Yeah, there's only been one Blade. There's only gonna be one Blade. And yeah, he took a big freaking dump over Sticky Fingers, who played Blade in that god awful short lived TV series, and Mashar Ali's Blade that's in development hell. it's been in development hell for years. He took a big fat dump. He will always be Blade in my eyes, and he basically just confirmed that. That was freaking sick. I mean, all these characters never really got their endings. Like again, Elektra's film, all these movies flopped. Blade Trinity was not as good as the first two Blade films. And man,
which is funny because Ryan Reynolds is in Blade 3.
Yeah, he plays Hannibal King. That was his first comic book role before he got to X-Men Origins Wolverine, where he played Devil for the first time, and they sewed his freaking mouth shut.
Which is actually funny because once it gets to that part where he's sewn,
and two, he basically shoots himself. He shoots that version of him in the head. Says, don't worry, Logan, I'm crunching the timeline here, and shoots himself for taking on the role.
Although what's funny is that it's a different actor when it gets to that point where he's that thing.
Yeah.
But
and I think the base of operations is made out of Ant-Man's corpse too. He said, "Oh, Paul Rudd finally aged."
Oh yeah.
And the same thing is another person that's also a vampire is James Marsden, aka Cyclops.
Yeah, I don't know who James Marsden is.
He plays Donut Lord in the Sonic movie.
Wait, that's him?
Yeah. And that man's aging. That man's also aging really well too. He's like what, 50 now? He's aging really good. And I mean, same thing with Jennifer Garner. She's like what, in her late 40s, early 50s. She still looks pretty good.
Yeah, I was like, when they because they would like the way they were revealing the characters. It was like getting bigger and bigger. Okay, Elektra, she wasn't that big. You know, she had like that one movie that flopped, whatever.
Yeah,
right?
and she was also in Daredevil, and yeah, they do bring up Daredevil, Ben Affleck's Daredevil, and of course they thought Magneto was killed. And they say, yeah, well, if we can get Magneto's helmet, yep, he's dead. Like, fuck. Yeah, and she melted.
Can we still get the helmet? She melted that too. Fuck. She don't play.
Yeah, she don't play.
She's actually probably the evil chick. I can't remember, Xandra Nova, whatever her name is.
Cassandra Nova. Yeah, she is a smart villain.
She is probably one of the smartest villains.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what you need in a good villain. A villain who thinks of everything. Unlike Loki, who just was expecting everything, was just pissing everybody off and just hoping everything just goes in his favor. Same thing with Lex Luthor in BVS.
Well, I mean, he is a god of mischief, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, but Lex Luthor, it didn't make any sense. And again, Eisenberg of all people, fucking Eisenberg. Fucking Jesse Eisenberg. I'm still pissed off about that. That still boggles my mind. What the hell Goyer and Snyder were thinking when they came up with casting him as Lex Luthor? What the frick were they thinking?
Anyways, back to the Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool. Yeah, sorry.
I find it very funny when they reveal Blade. That's when the hip hop track starts hitting.
Oh yes, and that was good. I mean, still, again, there's only going to be one Blade. There's ever going to be one Blade when they assault the Forge. And, of course, they do the bring them out song. Yeah, they were rolling up to the party. They were ready.
What's funny is I never heard that song until Deadpool.
Yeah, and another thing is, yeah, they also greatly utilize a lot of the music. Personally, I think another great song is the Goo Goo Doll is Eris from the Goo Goo Dolls. Where
I don't know who Goo Goo Dolls is.
It's that song, and I don't want the world to see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that part where his ass is falling toward that one of those temp dudes, and of course he makes a lot of sexual joke, a lot of gay sexual jokes and whatnot. But it's surprising, yeah. Feige, they even make jokes at Feige saying that we can't do any cocaine jokes. Those are off the table.
Oh no, he goes, cocaine is strictly prohibited on camera.
Freaking Disney. And yet in Free Guy, they literally just showed off everything that they basically acquired. Marvel and fucking and even freaking Star Wars. Like when I saw that scene, it was like, okay, Disney, we get it.
But
yeah, but back to the whole thing. I'm sorry, I'm going on a tangent with another Ryan Reynolds movie.
Gambit, like Channing Tatum as Gambit, I'm surprised he like you could tell the passion he had.
Yeah,
like the year, like the decade of fighting to get that character to be on the big screen.
I think he freaking nailed it. He nailed it. The costume's accurate. The French
Cajun accent.
The Cajun accent is kind of on point there. I'd say he did a great job. I think he killed it. He finally got his chance.
He recently became like a really awesome meme where like he goes, "Woo woo! I'm about to make myself like be somebody today" or something like that. I can't remember the
and he went out in a freaking blaze of glory. They all did. They all finally got the. They finally
made it.
They got but Blade, Gambit, and Electro, they got their curtain call. They definitely deserved it.
Make sure you know what we were like.
Yeah, you know what we did here today. You better have a drink on me. And man,
I love, dude. It was kind of crazy to see some of the like characters we've known for like the past 20 years.
Yeah, get
killed in such brutal ways.
Yeah, all these characters, mostly from all the Fox Marvel films. And Blade was only made under Blade's film was made under license at New Line Cinema. So technically, Warner Brothers owns the rights to the Blade franchise, technically. But now it's under everything's all been consolidated under Marvel. But I have the first two Blade.
Well, except for Spider-Man. Spider-Man's still under Sony.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You know what? Again, at least it's not in Disney's hands.
What?
At least Spider-Man's not in Disney's hands.
Oh God.
Hey, look.
But I mean, they kind of fumbled the thing. Even though the first two Homecoming movies, they actually were gonna try to, at least try to set up the Sinister Six. But we've never. I mean,
no, that was the Amazing Spider-Man that teased the Sinister Six.
Yeah, too quickly. But no, it was a gradual buildup. I mean, like in Homecoming, when Vulture is put in jail, there's a dude with a scorpion tattoo on his head. That's supposed to be the Scorpion, one of Spider-Man's rogue gallery, and a member of the Sinister Six. The Scorpion, Matt Gargan, he was supposed to be.
Oh goodness! Sorry,
what?
My phone scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, Matt Gargan. Yeah, and then we had like Mysterio and Far From Home, and I mean. We already had at least half of the half of the Sinister Six set up. I mean,
I'm now just remembering the plot of No Way Home. Yeah, it is the Sinister Six, so I'm sorry.
Yeah. So we were this close to greatness. We were this close, but moving back, they managed. Yeah, they give her. Yeah, Cassandra Nova has a sling ring with both a time stone and a reality stone, and she manages to send them through that sparkle portal back to dimension 10005, and they land right on there, right next to the car lot that Peter Poole works for.
Which was very funny because I used to work at IKEA. And they land on a Kia Carnival and all that. I tell my dad, I can't escape it. I can't fucking escape it.
Yeah, and then of course, I mean, it was already mentioned that there's a whole bunch of Deadpool variants that were in the void. The Deadpool Force. You had Lady Deadpool. You had a whole
damn, they got a good fight.
Fighting all those Deadpools. The only person I didn't see was Gwenpool. Where it's like a comic variant of him where Gwen Stacy from the Spider-Man mythos becomes Deadpool essentially. She wasn't there.
She like white and pink as Gwenpool?
Yeah, she wasn't there, but that would have been another fun. That would have been another great cameo to see friggin' Emma Stone in the costume, at least. That would have been funny to see.
But I guess because Emma Stone was in the Sony Spider-Man, so
Yeah, they couldn't do that, but heck, would that have been cool to see her come back as Spider Gwen and interacting with Andrew Garfield's Peter Parker? That would have been interesting. Like some crazy convoluted thing that happens where they end up together and they swing across the city together.
oh,
That would
dude,
have been
look at
so.
the plot of the third Amazing Spider-Man movie. Like that plot was going to be absolutely stupid.
Yeah, I already figured, but there was so much stuff that was going on, and dear God, man, they screwed up the Green Goblin. But Willem Dafoe pretty much killed it. His interpretation will always be iconic, save for how bad the
Oh
costume looks.
yeah, Will Dafoe he gave in his all for that role.
Yeah, and I know. I think I even had I had like a Spider-Man and Green Goblin walkie-talkies toys when I was a kid. When the movie came out, I actually had those.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I wish I had those. They're long gone. They're long gone, rotting in some dump somewhere, most likely.
Or just underground.
Yeah, probably. But still, yeah, all the Deadpool variants, and yeah, again, another great thing that we finally got to see in full. Yes, Wolverine's iconic cowl.
Now I gotta say, I agree with my dad what he said. It looked great from the side, but from the front, it looked very clunky. Like it looked fine, like profile. Yeah, it looked pretty awesome, but from the front, not so much.
Yeah, and of course, apparently also even worse though, Nice Pool shows up. Yeah, but yeah, and Dog Pool shows up, but yeah, thankfully, freaking Nice Pool cannot regenerate. He can't
I
regenerate.
I love that reveal. It's like regenerate.
Regenerate?
I know for
I
a
got
fact Deadpool did that on purpose just to get his gold guns.
Yes, exactly. Those golden magnums. Yep.
It was like I was like, oh gosh, like you just
You are
know
you
for
are
a
you are
fact
you are God's perfect idiot.
you really are God's perfect idiot.
Hey, he
uh,
tries.
and then like the huge rampage on all the Deadpools in the going through the like all of them, and then like through the bus where like the
Yes.
shot was really cool when they jumped out of the bus,
And he did,
but
and he fell, and he flopped. He nearly could have nailed the superhero landing, but nope, he messed it up. God damn it,
well, like
Wayne.
my biggest problem with it is that Hugh Jackman just looked. I mean, it was obviously CGI when they jumped out of the bus, but it just looked very awkward for the Wolverine. I was like, okay, that looks weird. The way his arms are, it was like, wait, what? Why do they look like noodles?
Yeah, and but they go in there, they stop, they go, and Cassandra actually shows up, and Pyro pretty much gets his neck snapped. I mean, sure, he goes in and says, "Yeah, I'm actually with the T. I'm actually working with I'm actually working with the TVA," and Logan just punches him out. He was not even a good. He wasn't really a good villain. I know in X2 he goes through his super villain arc and joins the Brotherhood of Mutants, and he gets fucking ice head butted by Iceman in the third movie. You should have went back to school, Bobby. You never should have left, bitch.
What was
But, yeah, but
speaking of X2 real quick, the song Bye 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 is actually in X2.
Yes, only for a
When
brief
Bobby
second.
plays it on the radio because he's like he can't stand awkward silence or some shit
No,
like that.
that was Pyro who did it. Yeah, Pyro opened.
Oh, it was Pyro that did it. Okay. It's been like many years since I last seen X2.
Yeah, I got X2 on DVD along with the original X-Men.
Oh,
and
same here.
X3. I got all three films on DVD.
Like for a good while before First Class came out or Apocalypse came out, I actually had all the X-Men movies.
And I actually got First Class. It was given to me in a nice, gorgeous steelbook Blu-ray by my mom, by my mom's best friend. It was given to me by him. That was awesome.
But it makes me wish, like, the Wolverine, the one that takes place in Japan. I wish that one was rated R.
Yeah,
it was still an awesome movie. Don't get me wrong, but damn, imagine it being rated R.
Oh yes, that would have been amazing.
Now there's a huge thing I'm finding as a plot hole in Logan. They say that all the X-Men are dead.
Yeah, apparently.
So if it's the same universe that Deadpool shares, why are they alive?
I don't get it. I mean, and the same thing applies as the time. I mean, he even makes a joke that these timelines are so messy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
well, in
mean,
the
yeah, the
first
X.
movie, where it's like,
Hey, you got Negasonic Teenage Warhead, and you got freaking Colossus as as Russian Colossus, not the still beefy but not like but not like giant Colossus.
oh
The
yeah, like the
Sonic.
one that can actually control his metal skin.
Yes. Yeah,
Protein
exactly.
bar. Can build strong bones. Deadpool might break yours.
Yeah, it's like yeah, it's like how he just well. I still like the first movie how he's just feeling his crotch too. It's like okay,
Dad?
you're coping to feel there, buddy.
Well, it's like, Dad? Because I rewatched the movies before watching the third one.
I rewatched it all. I rewatched the first one. I don't have to.
I have to. I have the supercut.
Yeah,
I
but
might
still,
have a download code if you want that.
yeah, the other one, the other movie you gave me, yeah, you have to do it through Lionsgate, not through Movies Anywhere. You can't really do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I learned that. I learned that. I looked at that. Sorry about that. I
Oh
can
no,
probably.
dude, that's my bad. I give you false hope because I was like, oh, a digital code. I can give this to the Jet because I keep like raving about this movie. The boy kills world.
Yeah, but still, the thing is, yeah, they go in there, stop him. Like all the dramatic stuff happens, and of course, Deadpool being Deadpool, but trying to make it all seem dramatic and say, "Yeah, I'm doing a heroic sacrifice, or I'm Spock." And yeah, he's doing all the showboating and whatnot. And yeah, Logan's not taking any of it, and they still do the heroic sacrifice together, complete the circuit to stop the matter antimatter, which Paradox says if you go down there, you two are dead. They do it, but motherfucker, they survive. Biatch and Q freaking Eris Goo Goo dolls, and I don't, and they just walk out triumphant. And yeah, that is just amazing. You put
The
those two together.
reaction to when Deadpool goes, and he has risen, and then like Paradox is like, fuck.
Fuck! He expected them to die, but nope. Screw you, man. Oh man.
The big chick that I'm guessing she's like the head of the TVA.
Yes,
She
most
makes me
likely.
think of Amanda. Like she'd be a perfect Amanda Waller.
Yeah, but that's already taken by Viola Davis.
I don't know who that is, but hey,
You didn't see Suicide Squad or even saw Black Adam.
I saw both of them actually. I just don't remember what she looks like.
She was in the post-credit scene.
Was she?
Yeah, and the
Black
whole
Adam
thing.
was a very forgettable movie.
Yeah, and I mean it doesn't make any sense. But hell, Shazam and hell, he's supposed to be connected to Shazam, but there was no connection right there. But that was just stupid because I'm pretty sure it would have been closely tied with Shazam. But apparently, we got the ridiculous Fury of the Gods.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I didn't even like the first Shazam movie. I thought it was stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, when in hindsight, it really wasn't all that good. But still, the whole point is, yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine, it worked. It really worked. Now, again, as I said in my other Chomping at the Bit, my non-spoiler Chomping at the Bit review, does it change anything up for the Marvel Universe? Hell no, it doesn't.
No, it's like how do you say a sweet corn poo?
It's just
mostly shit, but there's a little sweetness to keep you going.
Yeah, but I'm still don't care. I mean, after this is like I was done with this. I've been done with Marvel. I just wanted to see this movie because I freaking love Deadpool, and I'm glad to have Hugh Jackman back as Wolverine. That was cool to see. Last time.
Keeping the Logan being his last role as Wolverine. Because that was like supposed to be his last hoorah, and it was amazing. It was well done.
Yes, it was. I mean, I haven't watched Logan. I need to. I feel like
Dude, you're missing out.
I know. But still, the movie worked. It was great, and of course, we saw in the post-credit scene with Johnny saying all the obscenities that got him killed effectively.
Which I have a feeling Deadpool edited. That's that's Deadpool. He
Yes, it is. It
anything to
is.
save his skin.
Yeah, it's like gotcha, fuck. He's like gotcha, fuck face.
What was funny, is
It was
Tim
hey, you got
Miller
juggle.
being absent.
It's jugger nuts. It's jugger nuts.
Now, Tim Miller being absent, I was like, okay. I actually totally forgot he existed, to be honest. Even after rewatching the other two movies, I'm like, oh yeah, he was in this movie.
Yeah, and that's just the whole
But that has
point.
to do to his stupidity in real life. Let's just say.
Yeah, I mean, but still, again, the movie's great. It's absolutely amazing. But for most people, myself included, hopefully, Marvel, we're done. We're done with you guys. It's over.
What's crazy is that Deadpool makes fun of the whole multiverse bullshit.
Yes, he does, and I'm happy they basically pointed that out.
He's like, it's been miss after miss, and then like Nice Pull is like that guy is like, oh, I think it's been steady.
It's been steady since Endgame. Fuck you.
It's
You
like,
are he's parroting all the damn soy fans that are still sticking around. You guys can go take my fist and you can and take it and take my fist up where the sun don't shine. And I'm a use you and I can use you like a freaking puppet.
Look, dude, I might not want to do that, because you might find a Rey Skywalker action figure in there.
Okay, yeah, forget I said that. Okay. Okay.
A Rey Skywalker dildo or butt plug.
Or a Rose Tico. Oh,
No, it's an Incredible Hulk butt plug.
Oh God! It also
it is the shape of a fist.
The thing was like early in the movie where he wanted to do a job interview with the Avengers, like saying, "Yeah, we don't want to do it because we have to. We do it because people need them. People look up to us."
I love
Happy tells him, yeah, the thing with Peter Parker that now he's been erased because everyone's erased his memory. He erased his memory.
It's not just that, is because Sony owns Spider-Man.
Yep, we already know that. We all know
and
this.
If they can save money not giving royalties to Sony, they're going to take that.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Yeah, that is the point. And he actually was, quote unquote, he was masturbating in Avengers Tower.
We take the two giant Hulk toys.
Yes. It was like, my God, that was bad. But still, overall, yes. The movie was great. It's crazy. It was crazy. It was fun. You'll be smiling ear to ear. I mean, I said that in the non-spoiler review, but we spoiled the movie for you guys. But at this point, we actually hope if you're watching this, you've already seen the movie multiple times, hopefully. And yeah, the movie was absolutely great.
What's great is that the movie theater I go to, the tickets are like $5 to $6.
Yeah, same thing with me. It's better. I saw last time I saw it at the matinee price on Sunday. That was my last time. And yeah, I mean, again, I've already seen it. I've already seen it at least 3 times already.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's good. It's good. It's really good. I mean, and I will definitely say, again, just watch it just for the nostalgia. And even in the end credits, they did a montage of all the Marvel Fox films.
Oh, dude, I was like loving that. I totally forgot about that, and then you mentioned it. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's right. That was such an awesome little touch.
Yeah, a little tribute to everything. Yep. I mean, we saw Electro, but I really wish they gave a little bit more mention to Blade, though. But I mean, he was under New Line Cinema, though.
Yeah. Did you ever see the funny blooper where Spider-Man joined?
Oh yes,
goes into the scene.
Yes, the guy who played him in a lot of promotional stuff. That was so funny.
I was like, okay, that's awesome, man. I wish. Do they even have fun like that anymore?
Nope, because
when they're making movies, it's like,
because
dude,
because
they're just having a
Disney
good time.
Disney is full of corporate assholes,
Well,
especially a
not
guy
just
named
Disney, like all these studios.
just like Og Igor.
I'm not like talking about like just Disney specifically, but like all these studios, they used to like have these crazy ass stories of while filming and have a good time.
Some of them, but some were actually troubled shoots. Some were very troubled shoots. I mean, you could say the thing is, I mean, you thought that like Ryan Reynolds, they say there was a rumor that Ryan Reynolds and Wesley Snipes didn't like each other. No, they actually are good friends. He actually revealed that recently. They were good friends. They actually did enjoy working. The only person I think Wesley Snipes had a problem with was David S. Goyer, who directed. I mean, he wrote the all three Blade. He wrote the other previous Blade movies, but he directed Trinity. And yeah, look, David S. Goyer, he's a decent writer, but he's a terrible director. But moving on though, yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine. The cameos were amazing. They contributed to the plot. They had their badass curtain call. And yeah, the movie was it was a good high note and a nice touching tribute to the Fox Marvel properties. But with that being said, everyone, thank you all for watching. See you guys next time, and may God, the Force, and the power protect you always. Oh yeah, and by the way, one more thing. Yeah, Bears, is there anything you'd like to plug first before we go?
I've been doing a playthrough of Conker's Bad Fur Day on my channel. It has been a wild ride. I am in like probably the next to last area in the game with the Saving Private Ryan parody area.
I remember. I don't think I got to that part. I mean, I played Conquer Live and Reloaded on the original Xbox.
You played the better version when it comes to the controls.
Yeah,
because
the N64. Yeah, it's really weird.
Well, I would say that if I were playing with the N64 controller, it would feel a little bit more natural. But with the analog sticks, and like after the decade I've been playing FPS games, it's reversed. So moving is with the right analog stick, while aiming is with the left. Aiming down sights would be fire, what we have nowadays. But no, that's L.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh gosh.
Yeah. But still, once again, everyone, thank you all for watching. Again, if you want to go and subscribe to Bears' channel, it's in the description below. So give him like his content and give him a subscribe because he deserves it.
Why, thank you, my good man.
Yep, and thank you all for watching, and may God, the Force, and the power protect you. And always remember, there are many people who could be considered Marvel Jesus. Ryan Reynolds is one of them, but also so is Blade, and so is Wolverine. See you next time, guys.
Bye.